I want to apologize ahead of time for the bad grammar in this story. It was kind of hard to read. No offense to the author. Welcome to part 3 of True Horror Stories. The first story is Two Dads, and it was posted by Reddit user ChalkSeaFreeper101. Hi, my name is Sean, and I have a scary story from the past I've been too scared to talk about. It's like a parallel universe, or a ghost maybe. What people talk about now, Matrix glitch thing, I don't know. But when I was 6 years old, I was in Tennessee living with both of my parents. I was in first grade. So I was home some day in 2007. I was upstairs in the apartment where we lived. It was a school night, and we were all talking, my sister, my dad, and my mom. So I was on my way to get something to drink. I told my dad while going down the stairs, having a long conversation till I got to the bottom of the stairs and see my dad sitting in the recliner watching TV. But the TV was off. I froze for a bit. He looked at me, asked, "What am I doing downstairs?" I said, "I'm thirsty, just want water." So he replied, "You need to sleep. It's a school night. I will whoop you, boy, to test my patience. Go to bed." After he said that, I got scared. My dad never said stuff like that, so why now? I asked to myself as I ran upstairs, and my dad was up there in the bedroom talking to my mom and sisters about a story of his brother. I have a pic of him now, forever keep it, and was getting sad while talking about the music he listened to, like the Beastie Boys. I looked at my dad and asked how did he get downstairs and upstairs very fast and without me knowing, when I never left the steps in any form for him to move. And he replied, "Sean, you must have some imagination. I was here the whole time." I got startled a little bit and ran back downstairs and don't see my dad again, and ran to my dad telling him, "I saw you downstairs. We spoke. You got mad. I got scared. You stood up right before I ran. What do you mean you wasn't there?" He replied, "Son, I don't know what you're talking about. You must have crazy imagination. You're 7. Lord knows what you can see in that smart head of yours." I replied, "If it's not true, why did it seem so real?" He placed his hand on my heart and felt my heart was going really fast, faster than how much I ran. He asked if I was okay, and I didn't answer, and went to bed thinking about it. Next day it happened again. During the day, in the morning, as I was getting ready to go to school, my dad went to the bathroom upstairs. We had 2 bathrooms at the time, but he just woke me up, didn't want to wait till he was downstairs. LOL, my dad was always funny when I was little. I went downstairs to get some cereal, and my dad was there again, sitting down in the chair, looked at me and said, "Sean, you're in trouble. Why did you do it, Bubba?" My dad calls me Bubby, so why Bubba? It's weird, never been called that before. But he stood up while I was thinking about it, and looked at me for about a minute or two. Then I ran upstairs, and my dad came out of the bathroom and said, "What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost." As he laughed, like the Joker he always been told, I told him I just saw you downstairs. Why is this happening? He replied, "Bubby, you might be seeing things. Go ahead, get to the car, I'll drive you all to school." I told people and been told it may be my uncle, but they don't look the same. I look a lot like my uncle than my dad. My mom tells me, and I don't know. It was a scary experience for me. In 2008, I was only 7 years old. I hope someone can explain it. If you all like my story, I got more experiences in my past that's scary or even brave. I don't like talking about this stuff, but I'm willing to admit what happened to me for years.